So in my last video I unboxed the X-Man Wingy Skewb, and in this video I'm going to try and solve it with as little help as possible. I do have the pamphlet that they provided here, but I'm going to try to use as little as possible, and even if I do use it I probably won't understand it. So let's get started. So I'm going to be doing the white center first, and then yellow, and then so I do know the basics. I know you go white and then yellow and then you you I don't know how you say it. You permute the edges, and these are supposed to be the edges. The things that look like centers are actually edges, which doesn't really make sense until you like turn it like this, and then you can sort of see that these three are considered the edges, and I think these three are the corners, or these four are the corners, and I have never solved one of these before, so I think it's probably going to be impossible. So now I guess we'll might as well get started. So first I see this one. You can obviously insert in there like this. So I know that basically instead of opening in a 3x3, if you had a corner in here, just ignore this, just ignore the edge. If you had the edge here, then you would insert it like this, right? But if you have it here, you can sort of bypass that. Actually, yeah, so if you have it like this, then you insert it like that. But the well, on a cube, the equivalent of that is basically inserting it like this. So you go diagonally here while rotating it. So that's the equivalent of doing this on a 3x3. So with that, I know that this one will go in here like this. Then this one can take out like this, I guess, and then so I can change the orientation without touching this corner like this. So I can affect all of this but not touch this. And I know that it has to go, actually it has to go right here, right? Because so the orange should face like the orange should face, okay, so it should face like this. And now, okay, now I've gotten two corners. Okay, I've gotten a third edge, or a third corner already put. That's nice. And now okay, I think I know what to do. I think if I can turn this and then preserve it, okay, I think this is the equivalent of doing a sledgehammer. Let me show you real quick what a sledgehammer is on a normal cube. So a sledgehammer is where you do R prime F R F prime, and that essentially turns this, this takes it out of the slot while preserving everything else, right? So the equivalent of that is, so essentially if you focus only on the corner, I'm actually moving it, but I'm at the same time I'm changing the orientation. Before it's facing the bottom, now it's facing the right. So if I use that same concept, at least I think, I can move I can move this one away to the back, then preserve this like so. So now it's down here. Now I can put this one back in place. Yeah, like that. And now I can what? Oh wait, so now I've inserted it. Okay. So I just changed the orientation from up here to over here. Okay, so if I had it facing to the right, then I could just insert it like that. So I think I need to just repeat that step. So I would do, put this away, put this down, then bring this back. Okay. Wait, let me just reverse that real quick. Okay, so never mind. So what I'm figuring out from this is that if it's facing to the right, all you have to do is this to put it in its place. And if it's facing towards you, you can just do a sledgehammer. At least I think it's a sledgehammer. And now I've inserted it. So I finished the white face. And now I can try to do the yellow. Yeah, the yellow face. So I have this one in here, and this one, these two are in their yeah, these two are in their correct place. and then these two need to switch. So I think what I could do is, let me try doing the sledgehammer again. So like that and like that. Oh, that messes it up. Okay, I won't do that. Oh no. Okay, let me just fix this. So now I've done that again. We're back at that position. Okay. So what would I do? So I need to just change the orientation, but in some way that preserves all of this. So I guess I'm assuming that I can do some sort of orientation, some sort of algorithm that preserves everything down here. Or maybe maybe I have to bring the yellow center up. So if I do this, no, if I do that, I'm messing it up. Okay, maybe, okay, I don't know what I'm doing here, but let me just try doing some random turns. Maybe then I'll understand something. So essentially what we have here is, at least I think what we have here is, if I can solve it, what we have right here is, yeah, I think what we have right here is sort of like this with a fish shape, and yeah, it's in this exact orientation, right? So I would have to do this, and then I have to do a sledgehammer with a wide. So would I copy that into this? No, okay. So if I move this here, okay, so I need to think in terms of preserving this corner. I can move that out of the way. I need to think in terms of preserving these corners while doing something to the top. So if I do this, and then what can I do after that? Okay, I can do this, and then no, that's just turning it 3 times. Can I move this back and then take this and this? Oh, okay. So I have an algorithm. So move this away, move this away, move this back, move this back. Okay. So that's somewhere. So I can do that over and over again and see what moves. So actually I can think of it like this. So I have these facing like this, and these two are up, and they are in their correct places. So now let me try doing the algorithm. So I have no idea of what this is considered, but away, away, in. So now it's basically done a U. Okay, so if I'm facing here, I'm doing a U-turn. I'm basically moving it one to the side, a U prime turn. So basically all I did was take, oh wait, let me get it back there. So all I did was I faced this way, and now just went to this. So now we'll try facing this direction, and we'll see what happens. So away, away, in and in. Okay, now I have 0 edges messed up. I mean 0 edges solved. Okay, so I took I took this corner and this corner, and I essentially I rotated twice, and I flipped these two, right? So okay, so let me do that. Let me do the algorithm again. So it went like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay, now I'm back here. So if I will flip these two, and then I move them twice to the round. So I think I want to point this way. Let me try this way. So it's like this. I'm facing with both, this one going to the left, this one going back. So away, away, oh wait, no. Away, away, in. What did that do? Okay, wait. So I was facing, okay, so I did another, I essentially just did this, right? So now I think there's only one more, wait, I did this angle, I did this angle, did I do this angle? Yeah, I did this angle. So I still have to do this angle, so let me try that. No, okay. So, okay, I think I would have to note this down to understand what's happening, but I don't have a notebook with me. Okay, so let me try this again. Turn this, turn this, turn this, turn this. Okay, so now I'm going to do something. I'm going to take a note of which ones are where. So I have, okay, wait, let me just do this quickly. So I have, oh, I have to have this solved first. So I have the yellow, the green orange is up, the blue orange is like this, and then the red green is like this. Okay, so now let's try and keep track of what happened. So I move this away, this away, this in, this in. Okay, so what happened? I turned this one clockwise. I turned this one, okay, I did this clockwise as well. Did this go clockwise? This one went counterclockwise, and this one went counterclock. Okay. So the two in the front go clockwise, while the two in the back go counterclockwise. Okay, so let's do the algorithm again. Okay, so now, so with that in mind, so what we've done is we've turned these two clockwise, and we've turned these two in the back clockwise. So then what would we need to do to get that? So if I turn this clockwise, this, oh, okay. So I see. So I think I'm not using an algorithm that's going to eventually get it to a solid state, because as you can see, I'm left with this. Okay. So if I can I find something that turns it clockwise? Okay. So this goes clockwise, this goes clockwise. Then in the back, this one goes counterclockwise. This one, okay. I think I got it. So right now, let me do the algorithm. Yeah, gotta solve it first. So what I am doing right now is, no, that's not it. I'm doing this alg, right? So I'm right here. So I have headlights on this side, and this one back here, this one back here. Okay, so now I know that it flips, so theoretically, I'm going to flip this one clockwise, this one clockwise as well, and then go to the back, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Okay, so holding it from this orientation, I think if I do the algorithm, oh, okay, we got it. That's nice. Okay, so I have gotten the first two layers and the last face. Sorry, first face and second face. So now what is this? Okay, so I think I need to figure out a new alg to actually get this. So wait, let me try and figure out some other algorithm that I can do that will achieve the same thing. So if I move this away, okay, that's a copy of the last one. If I move, okay, so if I move this one here and then this one here, no, that doesn't work. If I move, okay, so I'm sort of stuck here. I need to figure out an algorithm that gets this one up here. Basically a 3-cycle for the edges. Okay, and a 3-cycle for the edges is, oh, no. So this is different. This is a 3-edge cycle, but they're all on the same layer, right? So these three are not on the same layer. I think if the green were here or something like that, then it would work out as a U-perm. But I think that I need to figure out some way to take this out and then put this in a different way than before, right? So I'm gonna take this, no. Okay, so I think I'm just going to think about this for a little while, and then I'll come back and figure out what to do. Okay, so while I was away, I made a mistake and I had to resolve the last. Actually, I had to basically do the last two corners, the first two corners, or the first layer, the first two corners, and I had to reorient this. And now, what happened was, the orientation changed. So now I have one, two, three sides done, and now I have the equivalent of a U-turn. It's actually not this one. It's this one where I have to switch. I have to switch them clockwise. So this one will go here. This one goes here, and then this in clockwise direction. So I think from here, I think I can use my same notion as before. So do this like that, and then I think I have to rotate twice. And this is just it's not my fault, but I've been watching Skewb videos for a long time, and I've seen this where people do some sort of algorithm. I don't know if this is the algorithm, but then they do it, and then um, they actually end up. Oh, actually, that's pretty interesting. But what they end up doing is they rotate twice and then do the algorithm again. I don't know what the algorithm is. So far, everything that I've come up with is by myself. But now, so I was doing a three. Okay, so okay, so I was doing I was doing that algorithm that I have, and I had yellow, orange, red. Oh, no, no, no. Yellow, orange, red, or yellow, red, orange. Yeah, okay. Okay, wait, let me figure this out first. Yellow, red, orange. Okay. So I had yellow, red, orange, and facing like this so that they were in front of me. The yellow stayed the same. Okay, that's I think that's very important. And then the red, where did the red go? The red went to the opposite. Okay, so whatever is in front of me goes to the opposite. Whatever is on the right of me stays the same. Wait a second. No, it doesn't. Okay, I'm getting very confused here. So, okay, so I was facing like this. The yellow was over here. I remember that. So the yellow stayed the same. So this edge right here stayed the same. It didn't move. Or this edge right here stayed the same. The orange one stayed the same. So whatever is on these two sides is what stays the same. And now, okay, I get it. Okay, I understand now. So whatever is solved, you want to keep those two. You want to keep the one that needs to be preserved on the opposite sides, right? Because I'm pretty sure you get you get two sides solved, and then one side, the bottom side remains the same. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, is that right? Yeah, the bottom side. So these three sides remain the same, right? So I want to reverse what I had done. So wait, what did I do exactly? I had done. Okay, so if these three stay the same, and I want to bring the white back here, and okay, I think if I rotate this way, then these two will switch. No, no, no. These three will move. Okay, let me just try it. Okay, what did I just do? Oh, yeah, I have to do it again. Okay. Phew. Okay, I did it. Okay, so I preserved these. Okay, and now I remember that the one in front of me went to the opposite. Okay, so and then these two remain the same. This one remains the same. Alright, so I hope this works, because I'll be really happy if I get this to work. Okay, so I did one. Now two is the moment of truth. Oh my god. Okay, I actually did it. I actually just solved this without any help. I didn't even look at this pamphlet. I didn't use any algorithms. All I did was know that you have to rotate twice and then you do an algorithm, rotate twice and do an algorithm. So that was the only help that I got in the entire video. Um, I don't think that would be cheating, because I mean, obviously people have watched, people saw that. I just noticed that Once they solve it, then they rotate twice and they solve it. So I figure out how to do the white face myself and the yellow face myself, and then figure out the permutation myself. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe and check out my other videos on my channel. Thanks for watching.